Actually, Udhach and Kukuch are two Chetsikas that come together and form a Udhach Kukuch Nivaraṇa. According to Pali literature, the slothness of Chit is thin and the slothness of the body is mid. Being similar in action means Kich, origin means Ahar. Udhach Kukuch have been called a Nivaraṇa, which is known as Udhach Kukuch Nivaraṇa. Now we will discuss Vichikichha Nivaraṇa. Sansay Lakkhan Vichikichha. The Dhamma which creates the doubts is called Vichikichha, and when it forces a human being to be in doubt is called Vichikichha Nivaraṇa. According to the Pali literature, the doubt in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, the doubt in the knowledge of past, knowledge of future, and the knowledge of past and future and Pratissamutpad is called Vichikichha. So, doubt or lack of faith in anything may be called Vichikichha Nivaraṇa. It binds the consciousness with the doubt in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, so one does not find the conviction to go ahead towards the attainment of the ultimate bliss, which is called Nibbana. Vichikichha makes the truth distorted and disfigured. This can be considered as the form of extended version of Moha, which is the byproduct of Moh Chetsik. Now we will discuss Avidya Nivaraṇa. Avidya is combination of two words, A and Vidya. Here A is a prefix that is used in a negative sense and Vidya means knowledge. So the meaning of Avidya is ignorance. Due to ignorance, one sees happiness in sorrow, permanence in temporal, and gets misleaded. This ignorance binds the being and work as a chain. Avidya Nivaraṇa is defined here as the unknowing about 8 types of bases, that is the Four Noble Truths, the past, the future, both past and future, and the specific conditionality and dependently arising dhammas. This can be considered as form or extended version of Moh, which is the result of Moh Chetsik. Above mentioned dhammas are Nivaraṇa dhammas, but it does not cover or hinder the meditation dhamma. It covers only the Magga and the Phal dhamma. As long as they exist, the mind is not concentrated. Therefore, it is necessary to subdue them. With the continuous practice of the meditator, the 5 dhyanangs emerge. They are Vitak, Vichar, Piti, Sukh and Ekaggata. Assimilation of these 5 dhammas is known as dhyanang. Now we will discuss Vitak dhyanang. Vitak is derived from Vi and root Tak, means to think. Generally, the term is used in the sense of thinking. The dhamma which fixates the mind to the subject or turns the minds towards the subject is called Vitak. The second dhyanang is Vichar, means to move. Vichar is derived from Vi and root Char, to move or wander. It is considered an investigation. Let us try to understand Vitak by the following example. When a bird is about to fly, then it flaps its wing and flies away. The flapping of the wings by a bird is a Vitak, and after flapping the wings and flying in the sky is called Vichar, which is known as thought. The another dhyanang is Piti, which means joy. Piti is a Chetsik. The meaning of Piti is mental joy or happiness. Only the joy generated in the hope of attaining the desired subject is Piti. Due to this, the body and mind move towards spiritual upliftment. The another dhyanang is Sukh dhyanang. When the Chit gradually start to concentrate on the subject, then the mind experiences comfortable joy, and that is joy is called Sukh. The another dhyanang is ekagrata, which means concentration. Concentration of the mind on the object is called ekagrata. Chittasya ekagrata bhavo ekagrata. In such a state, the mind becomes completely focused on the object. The running nature of the mind ends here. Now we will discuss way of eradication of Nivaraṇas. There is a process which can we see in the picture, which is mentioned in Pali literature, that elaborates on the destruction of hindrances, according to which the destruction of thin mid is done by vitak, because both of them are opposite in the nature. One signifies laziness and the other is always alert. Destruction of vichikiccha is done through meditation called vichar. Vichikiccha raises doubt on the alleged subject. On the contrary, the vichar remove doubts. Piti destroys the vyapad because both of them are in opposite in nature. Sukh destroys udach and kukuch. Udach kukuj obstructs the stability of the mind on the object of meditation. The mind is repeatedly distracted from the object, which is known as alamban. On the contrary, Sukh is forced to experience the fruit of object. Thus, it is elevates udhach and kukuch. Attachment to the objects arises due to the lust, greed, craving, which are born in the mind. As a result, the mind becomes disoriented and distorted. Ekagrata is the concentration of the efficient mind. It burns Kamachanda Nivaraṇa and generates concentration in the mind. In this way, the combustion of the Kamachanda Nivaraṇa is also due to the opposite nature. Avidya Nivaraṇa doesn't hinder or create obstacle in the way of concentration. It only hinders the mag and phal dhammas. So it is not considered in the list of hindrances which can be eradicated by all dhyanangas together. All these processes take place in Rupavachar Chitta. In conclusion, we can say that on the basis of above mentioned explanation, it is clear that Nivarana Dhamma is most of the powerful akusal Dhamma which hinder the truth and is the first obstacle on the path toward meditation. This can be eradicated only by the practice and proper attention of dhyanangas. After crossing this stage, a meditator reaches the Arup world and gradually reaches in the Lokottar world and become Arahat. Thanks for being with us. Hope you understood the module on concept of Nivarana. Thank you so much.